yoga class. Were you going to Paramus and to the other one?
Yeah.
That's Daddy, maybe he wants to come, so he might have learning.
Where's that?
It's not the most normal. I mean, Larissa is always celebrating in the same way. Right. We have a woman who always comes often comes to spot. She's usually here, but whose name is spelled Talia, which to me is Talia, but she says Talia, so whatever. Yeah. And then I'm Rachel, which is literally the oldest name in the book, and you cannot imagine how many people are like, is that Rochelle? Is that whatever? I'm like, it's freaking Rachel. Like, what? Like, how do you not know what that says? And I don't even have an A in there. It's just a normal, like, Rachel. Like, okay. Like, how do you not know what that is? Okay. Really? Like, I mean, I'm shocked by that. Okay. My watch is not cooperating. Tech, I'm telling you, the tech, it's not happening today. Here we are. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I was climbing yesterday and I fell outside and I fell on a rock. Like I brought it on myself. I was complaining about my extra padding in my behind. And so I took like this fall, a ground fall, and I hit this rock like right in the middle of the padding in my behind. And I was like, I brought this on myself. It wasn't enough padding. I was complaining about the padding and then it wasn't enough padding. And my behind is like killing me right now. Anyway. So and it still hurt. I know I have such a nasty bruise and like just Charlie horse in there. I do have enough padding. You fall on a rock, whatever. Anyway, I've been sharing this week that I was with some friends and whatever last week or earlier in the week, and we were talking about one of my friend's daughters has been like watching these TED Talks about moral dilemmas, like what would you do if, and so, like one of the scenarios that we were talking about was like, there's a train heading down the track, 80 miles an hour, and there's 5 teenagers on the track. And you have to, in a split second, decide if you're going to divert the train. But if you divert the train, it's going to hit the one worker who's on the other track. So is it the 5 teenagers or is it the one worker, whatever? So we're having this whole, philosophical conversation about it. And I was saying, well, I think, like it depends on so many factors. And one of my friends said, well, but anything that you're in that split second moment, any factor that you're considering is one that that you're assuming by looking at the outside, which is somewhat true and somewhat not. But the point is that we all do this thing where we create. I'm sharing how my husband loves to do this. We'll be in a restaurant. I'm like, you see those people over there? It's that guy is doing, like, he makes up stories. And I'm like, okay, but maybe, but probably not, anyway, but he likes to I don't know, he just finds it interesting. And so we do that, our brains do that. And they're actually wired to do that, in the yoga philosophy. There's actually a mechanism that we have in our consciousness that does that thing that says, I am me and you are you. And it's the differentiating factor. It's the individuation of, beings from one another, which is a necessary thing to live in reality. You have to be you and not, I have to be me and not you, or me and not, right? But the thing that happens when we do that and when we start to identify a lot with that is that then we forget that, oh no, we're all actually this same thing, and there's all these parts of us that are actually very similar, DNA wise. In terms of humans, it's like 0.1% we're different, in terms of even like us with like animals, it's only like 0.10% or something. And yet we all, we see the surface of things. And so when we identify with the surface of things more frequently than perhaps the deeper parts of ourselves, then of course we want to defend our position. We want to defend our beliefs. We want to, be with, and there's nothing wrong with that, be around people who reflect that back to us. One of the descriptions of sort of how to understand this idea is if you imagine like a giant landmass that has mountains and there's water covering the mass so that all you're seeing are these peaks above the mass, you think, oh, there's these little islands, right? But they're not. They're all one thing. you know, or you go to a mangrove swamp. You ever go through the mangrove swamp? It's one tree. Do you guys know that? A mangrove is one tree, all those branches and things, it's one tree. But it looks like a whole lot of them, right? But it's just one thing. And at the root of it all, we are all just this one thing, you know, whatever you call that, consciousness or the self or spirit or God or whatever name you put on that, universal source. You know, it doesn't matter what we call it, but the idea is, you know, that at the essence of all, it's all the same thing. And so when we can start to identify with that, now, again, I always give the caveat when I'm teaching on this is that it does not mean then that we are just that seeing every being as divine or seeing that essence in everything means that we are equally approving of actions and attitudes and ways of being, because as we know, there are people who do terrible things in the world. But even those terrible people in the essence are the same. It doesn't mean we have to be their friend. It doesn't mean it has to be okay. It doesn't mean we have to condone bad behavior. It doesn't mean any of those things. What it does mean, and I've been sharing this quote that Wayne Dyer says, he says, you know, you get treated in life the way you teach people to treat you. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you judge another, you do not define them, you define yourself. So anytime we are putting a limiting factor on anything, you know, on any, you know, a label that we put on any person or, you know, whatever, it becomes the us and the them. It's a separating factor. And so, you know, so that can be a hard thing to manage when you're out there in the world and there's a lot of people screaming about angry things on different sides of, you know, all sorts of a multitude of things. But our invitation in yoga is to step into this space and to step into the space inside of yourself where you can connect to, and perhaps maybe because it's a safe space and because we all agree that we're going to do this together here, that we can do that we can step into an awareness of our own hearts and the ways that we are connected to each other and to humanity and to all the thems out there, whatever that is for you, whatever the them is in your life, we all have them. So to see beneath that's the invitation. Okay. Let's do some yoga. Close your eyes. And invite your awareness deeper than your skin, whatever color your skin is, deeper than the color of your hair and your eyes, the shape of your body, all of which are defining factors. And it's fine. It's not that they're not part of us. They are. It's just that there's so much more to the story. Live in that surface level. On the day-to-day, we have to. But dive beneath the surface, beneath the islands and into where the landmass is just this one thing. Perhaps have a felt sense of where you feel that in your body, the somatic experience of connection to oneness, to wholeness. Maybe a feeling of calm, maybe a feeling of fullness. Just notice, how is it that you know you are connecting into that felt sense? If it seems elusive, just keep searching. It's there. You will find it if you keep searching, even if it's really buried. Bring your hands together at your heart. So we'll chant together to start. We'll chant 3 ohms and then 3 times through Om Namah Shivaya. End with an om if you'd like to join. Take in a deep breath. Namah Shivaya. Bow your head to your heart. And just keeping your eyes closed, let your hands drop to your lap, just keeping the awareness into that, which feels very connected inside of you. And just start a little seated cat and cow. So let your weight drop into your hands, round your spine. And inhale, sit up tall, pull your collarbones forward, shoulders back. Exhale, let your back spine stretch. As you inhale, let your front body stretch. Time. And then keep going, but take your arms out to the sides and turn your palms up as you arch your back. And as you exhale and round, turn your palms down. And inhale and arch, lift your chest, broaden your collarbones, palms up. Good. Exhale and round. One more time like this. Inhale and exhale. And then take your hands behind your head and then keep going. Press your elbows wide. Take your head back a little more and then exhale, elbows together. Don't pull on your neck. Let your neck stay relaxed, but maybe a little extra stretch. Inhale, elbows open, collarbones broad, breastbone lifting up. Exhale, round. One more time. Good. Come to a neutral seated, neutral position. Drop your right hand over. Stretch your left arm up and just circle the left arm a few times. That's it. Big sweeping movement with the arm. And then around the other way. So the arm is moving, but really think about how the shoulder blade is moving on your back, how the arm is rotating, the arm bone in the socket. And the next time your arm is over your ear, just hold there, maybe lean to the right a little bit more, left side body stretch. And then go into the twist pattern. Exhale, tap your right hand either to your left hand to either your right knee or down to the floor. And then inhale and twist open. Pull your elbow back behind you. That's it. Then exhale, tap down, twist closed. And then twist open. Keep the right shoulder back, left shoulder back. That's it. One more time. Tap down. Inhale, twist open. Take your hand behind your head again. Pull your elbow back, your armpit back, head back. So a little bend to your back, stretch for the front body, and a little shoulder opener. Inhale, come on up. Drop your left hand over to the left. Take your right arm up and start some circles, sweeping the arm around. If it feels comfortable to keep your eyes closed again, so maybe you're a little bit more awareness, a little more turned inwards. You can keep the eyes closed. Next time your arm comes over your ear, hold it there, lean to your left. Good, and then go to the twist pattern. Exhale, tap outside your knee. So twist to your left, tap your right hand down, and then inhale and twist open. Good, exhale, tap down, twist closed. Inhale, twist open. One more. Then as your arm comes up, as you inhale, hand behind your head, press your head back into your hand, take your armpit back, shoulders back, neck nice and long. Good, and inhale and come to center. Good, take your feet out in front of you. Your fingertips can face the long edge of your mat, so knees bent, feet in front. Your fingertips can face the long edge or can face in towards your hips, whatever is more comfortable for your shoulders. Bend your elbows, lean back into your hands a little bit. Good, now feel your feet on the floor, press your feet down, especially the inner edges of your feet. Feel your hands press to the inner edge of the thumb and the pointer of your hand, and then lift your chest a little more, and then keep lifting and take your hips up. Exhale, drop your hips down. Lift your feet. You can keep your hands on the floor or you can go arms up. Exhale, hands down, feet down. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips down. Legs up, feet up. Arms up maybe. Exhale, last one. Feet down, hands down. Lift up. And exhale, release. Good, fold your legs, walk your hands out in front of you. Then we're gonna find our way to tabletop. So you can roll over your legs or swing your legs out to the side. Find your way to hands and knees. Spread out your fingers and press, especially the inner edge of your hand down. All right, take a couple of cat and cow breaths here. I know we did it seated. You'll get a little more movement in this position. And what I want you to just focus on is where you're feeling creases in your spine. As we come into, we're going to do some back bends today, right? Quote unquote back bends. And I was thinking about how, every pose is really a back bend. You're bending your back in all sorts of poses. When we're saying back bends, what we really mean is front body openers. And what we're aiming for is a nice gentle arc from your tailbone all the way up to the base of your skull in the back of the body. So just feel if there are creases where that arc is not so even, and try to even it out. And then come to a neutral spine, take your knees closer together. Take your right leg back behind you, extend your leg out long. Good, feel how a crease wants to come into your low back. So lift your belly up, lengthen your tailbone towards your heel, take your left arm out in front of you. Good, as you inhale, stretch your leg and your arm longer, extending from the center of your body outwards. Bend up your back knee, catch your foot. Press your foot back behind you. Kick your foot into your hand. Take your knee back, foot back, but heart forward. And again, if you're feeling that crease in your low back, lift your navel to your spine, lift your front ribs up a little bit more. Good. Exhale, release your hand down, release your foot down, instep of the foot to the floor. You can kickstand this bottom leg a little bit for balance and then take your right arm to the sky. Be aware of how your left hand is on the floor. Really anchor the inner edge of your hand. Make your legs do some more of the work here. Good, now stabilize your belly, curl the tops of your shoulders back, your head back, your throat back. Nice, you guys, beautiful. Exhale, keep your leg where it is, drop your hand down. Swing your leg out to the side. That's it. Take your left arm out to the left, twist open, and then reach underneath, come into thread the needle. Any variation of this that you like. You can walk the hand overhead. You can take the hand behind the back, whatever you like to do here. Make sure you're not collapsing weight into your neck so that the muscles along the neck are working, not the bones of your cervical spine. You can come forward more, Karen. Like if you take your hand forward, is that easier? Yeah, is that easier? Yeah. All right, press into your right hand. Come on up. Take your left leg back behind you. Feel how that crease wants to come into your low back. So lift your navel towards your spine. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Take your right arm out in front of you. Bend up your back knee. Reach for your foot. That's it. Kick your foot back into your hand. from that very center of your belly. Extend your knee backwards and your heart forwards, but without making more crease in the low back. Exhale, release your foot, take your hand down, take the instep of your foot down, twist open. Vashisthasana prep. Ground your inner right hand. Move your right shoulder back. Move your left shoulder back. Maybe take your throat, your ears, your head back, finding that gentle curve from tailbone to crown. Exhale, take your hand down, swing your left leg out to the left a little more, twist open to the right, get some movement into the thoracic spine, the middle upper back, and then exhale and reach under. Mirror what you did on the first side. Your right arm under. You had it. Good. Whatever you did with that left hand, just mirror that here. Land your left hand, press yourself back up to tabletop. Okay, and then drop down to your elbows. Bring your elbows where your hands were. So instead of coming back here and shortening the side body, take your elbows forward so you've got space between your elbows and your knees. And then lace your fingers. Tuck your bottom pinky under. It just evens out the elbows. If that feels weird, of course, you can have your pinky on the floor, but see how that feels so that your wrists are grounding evenly. Then step back, right foot, left foot into dolphin plank. And we're going to do dolphin push-ups here. So let your chest release towards the floor and then press your upper back towards the ceiling. Keep your navel, your legs steady through the whole movement. It's just this movement in the upper back. That's it. Shoulders, shoulder blades on the back and then off the back. Yes. Good. Keep your gaze slightly forward. Do 3 more if you can. You can always put your knees down if it feels like too much. Last 2, steady breath. Last one. Good. Drop your knees. Sit back into child's pose for a moment. Hips back to heels. Sorry, I'm checking my mic. A little loud. Okay. Close your eyes. Again, come back, turn the awareness back inwards. Back to that most fundamental, essential self, buried beneath the surface, beneath the labels we put on ourselves, the roles that we play in the outside world. Connect into that. Let it be your guide. Come back out to your tabletop on your elbows. We're going to do one more here. So same position we were just in. Shoulders over wrists, and then knees up, hips down. Now, this is the movement. Forward, chin towards the thumbs, and then back, forehead towards the floor. They may touch, they may not. It doesn't matter. Chin forward, head towards the floor. You can do this with knees down if it's too much. Keep your belly lifting up as you're doing it. Do one more. Forward and back. Good. And then walk your feet and lift your hips up so you're in dolphin pose. Dog on your elbows. Push your elbows into the floor. If your neck will allow for it, take your gaze slightly forward, like you're trying to look towards your hands. And then keep pushing into the floor, but pull your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Lift your hips a little higher. Take one more breath. Exhale, walk your feet back out. Come down onto your belly. Splay your elbows and rest your head. Deepen your breath. Core of being is not our work. It's not our roles. It's not our anything that we do on the outside. The core of our being, it's love. It's source. It's the most pure, unadulterated energy. It's there in you. It's there in everyone. But we have to remember it's there. All right, we're going to come on to this, our side now. So lay on your right side. And if I know some of you have done this with me already this week, so if you know what you're doing, go for it. But if you need a little tutorial, you're laying on your side. we'll go on the right side first, lay on your right side, and then palms are out in front of you, hands together. Your head's going to be up, but just for a moment. And then you're going to just trail the left arm overhead, try to stay in contact with the floor, and then roll your left shoulder to the floor behind you. So you're in an open twist, and then bring the hands back together. That's the movement. Knees up high. So pull your knees up and then trail the left fingers overhead, roll towards your back, your shoulders onto your back, the back of your shoulders. I don't know what words I'm saying, you guys. Keep your knees up. That's what I'm trying to say. The knees stay to the side and up towards the elbow, and then roll open again. It's the upper body that's twisting open. Do one more. Trace the arm overhead. And then land into this open twist, arms in a T. Let your left shoulder relax towards the floor. Right shoulder relax towards the floor. That's it. See if you could get your left ribs. Keep your knees where they are, but let your left ribs soften a little bit more to the left. Yes, left shoulder a little bit more. Okay, roll back to your side. Prop your head on your bottom arm this time, and then catch your top foot for a thigh stretch. Grab your foot behind you. That's it. Now, hug that top knee down so your thighs are parallel to each other. They don't have to be touching, but you want your thigh bone coming straight out of the hip. Spread out the toes, hug your heel in. Okay, now stretch out your right leg on the floor. Roll to your belly. Keep the thigh stretch. You can rest your head on your arm or come up on your elbow. But you got it. Yep. You can go elbow up. You will allow for that, or your thigh for that matter. Okay, we're going to roll back to our side. And then you're going to stay here, or you're going to roll to your back for Supta Ardha Virasana. So you come onto the top of the foot. If that's too much for a knee, just skip that. Stay on your side for a moment. Not on the foot. The foot's off to the side, like here. Yeah, like that. So it's still on the thigh stretch. Okay, good. And then we're rolling back to the belly and stretch both legs out. Okay. Thigh stretching in lots of ways. Come to the other side. Arms out in front, knees bent. So lay on your left. Knees bent. Good. And then trace the right arm overhead. Open to the twist. And then exhale, arms together. Arm overhead, bend your knees, Simona. Bring your knees up and both hands out towards the wall, the pink wall. That's it. And then I'll open to the twist. That's it. Shoulder to the floor. Do one more. Okay, and then we're going to hold on this last one in that twisted position. So the back of your head is on the floor. Your knees are resting over to the left. Your right shoulder is relaxing towards the floor. Your right ribs relaxing towards the floor, even as your knees stay over to pointing towards the left. Okay, roll back to your side. Rest your head on your bottom arm. Hold your top foot for the thigh stretch. Spread out your toes. Hug your heel, right heel towards your right sit bone, and hug your right knee down towards your left knee a little bit. That's it. Then keeping your heel towards your butt, roll to your belly. Rest your head on your hand or prop up on your elbow. Move over so I'm still on the screen. Heel, thigh stretch, heel to butt. Tone your belly, especially if you feel this in your low back. Draw your pubic bone up. Draw your low belly back. Support your low back. Okay, we're rolling back to our side. Now still hold the foot back to your side. And then you can stay on your side or roll to your back, bringing your right foot, to the floor, outside your right hip, left leg out straight. Yep. Supta Ardha Virasana. Yep. Top of your foot on the floor. Yep. Not all knees are going to enjoy that experience. So please be kind to your knees. So Marie, yeah, you really want the top of the foot on the floor, which may not be comfortable on the floor. Yeah, that's it. Top of the foot on the floor. Yeah. Okay. And then we roll back to the side and back to the belly. Good work. Okay. Now on your belly, bring your hands together behind your back and lace your fingers together. If that feels too tight in the shoulders, you can always hold a strap in your hands behind you. All right. Squeeze your elbows towards each other, shoulder blades towards each other. And then inhale, lift your feet, lift your upper body, lift your arms just like halfway. And then connect into that curve in your spine. So root your tailbone towards the floor. Draw your low belly as if you were trying to lift your belly off the floor. Tone your belly. Then keep that curve going. Lift up a little higher. Curl through your middle back, upper back, into your neck. No creases. So if your chin is cranked forward, you can hear what happens to my voice when I do that. That's a crease in the neck. Okay, exhale, lower down. Release your hands, switch the cross of the fingers, interlace them the other way. Yeah, just other pinky on top. Just other pinky on top. Palms still face each other. That's it. Squeeze your hands towards each other. Slowly lift. Let the back muscles lift you up. Let your glutes, your hamstrings lift your legs. Let your low back, the spinal muscles lift up. And then connect, fire up the muscles between the shoulder blades, rhomboids, traps, lift them. Fire up the muscles in the back of the neck. Keep that gentle curving arc. Keep your navel lifting up towards your spine. Legs back, heart forward. One more breath. Good, and release. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Yeah, see how that feels for you. Just like that, yeah. I know, it's slippery. Bummer. Yeah. Yeah, these aren't the stickiest spots. All right, in your dog, let's take it into Vashisthasana now. So grip your right fingers down, especially the pointer and the thumb. Spin down your right foot. You can stagger your feet, take the left foot in front, or stack inner edges of the feet together. Curl the pinky edge of that top foot back. That's okay, we'll do that side too. Shoulders back, head back. Make it into a little bit of a back bend here even. Good, exhale, back to dog. Second side when you're ready. Grip your left hand down, pinky edge of your left foot. Stagger your feet, stack your feet, whatever works for you. Top arm to the sky. That's it. Push the floor away with your foot, with your hand. Tops of the shoulders back. Feel that curving arc all the way to the base of your skull. Nice, you guys. Back to dog. Then walk forward to the front of your mat. Uttanasana. Just come to standing rest for a moment. Bend your knees deeply. Rest your belly on your thighs. Hold opposite elbows. Take the stretch into your low back. Let the muscles between the shoulder blades stretch and lengthen a little bit. You can let your elbows just release towards the floor. One more breath. Slide your hands to your waist. Push through your feet, lengthen your spine. Come on all the way up. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Come into a standing back bend. Again, thinking about where those creases are. So it's going to be in the low back and it's going to be in the neck. So stabilize, pull your pubic bone up, tone your low belly. Lengthen your neck. You can even do hands behind your head if that helps. And then start to curl back. Lift from your tailbone, your sacrum, up through your lumbar spine, up through your thoracic spine. Lots of vertebrae there. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Pull your shoulder blades back. Lengthen through your cervical spine, front and back. Good. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward from your hips. Uttanasana. Okay. Does everybody have a block? We're going to need a block. All right, come on back up. Find your block. Sorry. We're going to need a block for this. If you don't have a block, let me know and I will bring you a block. Good. All right. Okay, have your block over to the right side. You're going to need it on the right side. And then let's come back to your Uttanasana. So one more time, fold. And then step your right leg back, way back, nice long lunge. And you're going to take your block and prop your right thigh onto the block. So I like the long ways like this. So there's more surface contact and it's right, you want it right above the kneecap. If it's too low, you can stack two blocks. I think we've all got it. So your back thigh is on the block. Then you can take your hands over to the right So inside your front foot, the front heel is down. You can turn your front toes out if that's helpful for the front knee or the hip. Yeah, that's good, Scott. And then let your leg get heavy. So you can walk your hands forward a little bit. That helps. You could even go down to elbows if you're, you know, well, you really are looking for some sensation, go down onto your elbows. And then you can stay just holding here, or you can rock a little back and forth. Let the block massage that thigh, that quadricep attachment right above the knee. And your toes should feel almost light on the floor. You guys feel that? Like really let your thigh be heavier than your toes on the floor. And let the block sort of dig in a little bit with love. Gently. Like, you know, it shouldn't be too much. Like if you're feeling your body tensing up and tightening up around it and really fighting it, it's too much. Come up off of it a little bit, you know, or take your mat over it. These cork blocks are not very forgiving. Put a blanket over it. Yeah, it's not a no pain, no gain situation here. It's just a thigh release situation here. Okay, lift up your back knee, take it off the block, slide your block over to the side. Drop your back knee down to the mat. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale your arms to the sky. Hook your thumbs if that's comfortable for your shoulders to do. Okay, good. Now, drag your back knee forward and your front heel back. So towards each other, and maybe sit deeper into that front knee. Tone your glutes. Draw your low belly up. Cynthia, are you having trouble hearing me? My mic is in a weird spot. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, okay, good. Good. Low belly up, pubic bone lifts. Now, keep the curve in the low back stable, no creases. Keep the curve in the neck stable, but take the whole thing back a little bit more. Nice, you guys. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist. Left elbow, right. Nope. Right elbow, left knee. Press your palms together. Stack your top elbow on top of your bottom elbow and push into your hands so that your torso is rotating around your spine. And you're feeling a release from that, the very depth of your being, that essence self, deep within yourself. Twist from there. Good. Inhale and release your hands down. Lift your back knee up. Switch your feet. Right foot forward, left foot back. Find your block or blocks. Prop your thigh onto the block. Lana, turn it the other way. So you've got the long way. No, not that way. Turn it like that way. Yeah. It's just more surface contact. There you go. Okay. Let that edge of the block hit the tendon, the attachment, the base of your quadricep muscle. Again, you can go hands forward. You can go onto elbows. Be kind to yourself. Again, it's not about creating a painful situation. Again, I know it's not without strong feelings here, but that's not the goal of it, right? And if the strong sensation is causing a tightness or a tension, then ease up. Be kind. Life is hard enough. Be kind to yourself, especially in yoga. Yeah, that's it. And if the back toes come up, that's fine. If you're doing a little rocking massaging, that's fine. You can even kind of move the leg around a little bit, find other spots that need a little massaging. You can do that. All right, one more breath. This is more forgiving if you've got foam blocks. These cork blocks are not so forgiving. Okay, lift the knee up, set your block to the side, drop the knee down. Hook your thumbs, come up, Anjaneyasana. Pull your back knee forward, your front heel back, sit into your hips. Lengthen out of your pelvis. Lift your pubic bone up, tone your belly, curl back any amount with no creases. Gentle, beautiful arc. Let the back muscles pull you back into the pose rather than just collapsing with gravity. Knee, exhale, hands down. All right, let's go back to downward facing dog. Thank you. Twist. Yeah, Cynthia got it. I forgot. All right, twist. Thank you. Yeah, a little more thoracic opening before we go into some deeper back bends is a good idea. Also a good idea to do both sides of things so we're not lopsided. All right, one more breath. Elbow and knee pressed together. Rotate your breastbone and then inhale, release. Okay, and now back to dog. All right, hold here. Or if you want to come through vinyasa, I know we didn't do a lot of that today. If you're feeling a need for vinyasa, go for it. Here's your moment. Plank, chaturanga. Back to your dog. All right, let's take dog twist, right leg up, twist to the right. Keep your left arm, left leg super stable, like that very essence of yourself, the core of your being, the bones of the arms and legs just supporting you so you can twist, so you can turn, so you can open your heart to see the diversity and the beauty and the diversity of life. And then step all the way up, warrior two. Take a moment to line up your feet. Feel your feet solid on the earth. Ground yourself in your own being, in your own humanity, and then drop your right forearm to your right thigh. Take your left hand behind your head. Good. Now bring your awareness to your pelvis, tailbone to pubic bone. Draw your low belly back so your pubic bone lifts towards your navel. Stabilize the low back. Now curl back. Take your shoulders back. Take your head back. Lean back. Stay there. Or stretch your arm over your ear. So you're in a gentle back bend here, falling over. Good. And then we're going to open to Trikonasana. Open that top arm, straighten your front leg, slide your hand down to the ankle or the floor, whatever is available to you. Then we're going to take it into Ardha Chandrasana. Step into your front foot. Take your right hand off to the right, float up your left leg behind you. You can always put a hand on a block there. That's it. Stay here or bend up your top knee, catch your top foot behind you for Chapasana. One more breath. Big step back, downward facing dog. Good. Hold in your dog or vinyasa opportunity here. Dog split, left leg up. Twist, open, stabilize the right hand, the right leg. Feel steady in who you are at the surface and who you are in the center. Feel those two things merge together. Knowing then you can see how they merge together in others. Step all the way up, warrior two legs. Line up heel to instep. Come on upright. Then Ardha Parshvakonasana, left forearm to the left thigh, right hand behind your head. Good. Steady on your feet, legs nice and strong. Now, pubic bone up and back, navel to spine, curl back, throat back, head back. Feel that beautiful arc. Feel your heart just open up to see this wider view of the world. You can stay there or you can stretch the top arm over your ear. You can see beyond the surface. Open your heart to see beyond labels and roles. Inhale that top arm up. Slide your bottom hand down, Trikonasana. And then find your way into Ardha Chandrasana. Step to your left foot, left hand out in front. Float up your right leg. Keep your weight, your foot, Lena. Don't come forward into your hand. So your weight stays over your foot. Good. If you did Chapasana on the other side, you can catch the foot behind you. Yeah, so your hand is too far. There, be there. So that you're really on your leg. Yeah, bring that block back a little more even. Like now your weight is stacked here. Now open up. Yeah, there you go. Push down into your foot. That's it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, slow release, back to dog. Yeah, yeah, if that hand goes out in front, your weight goes forward, right? And then it feels like you're gonna fall. Okay, hold or flow. Okay, drop down to hands and knees. Take your blocks to the mat in front of you. We're gonna go elbows onto blocks. One more little chest, shoulder, armpit, back opener here before we go over to the wall. So lace your fingers together, elbows on your blocks, walk your knees back. Now, the belly is what's going to want to sag towards the floor here. So try to resist your belly towards your spine. Keep the navel towards your spine. Let your chest, the collarbones broaden. Let the center of the chest come towards the floor. Your breastbone come towards the floor. Head maybe towards the floor. But keep your belly lifting up. That's it. Then if you want to take a little more bend into your back, keeping the belly toned, you can walk your knees back a little more, come to more of a back bending position. Maybe bend your elbows, take your thumbs behind your shoulder blades. Yeah. So it's not that we don't want the back to bend here. We do. We want our backs to bend. We just don't want to collapse. We don't want the lumbar spine to take all the brunt of the work. All right. If your hands are behind, release them. Come on back up. Set your blocks to the side. Come on up to downward facing dog. And then walk forward to the front of your mat. Take one more standing rest. Knees bent. You can hug your legs. You can hold opposite elbows. Breathe into the back of your ribs, the back of your waist, the back of your lungs. So those muscles, the tissues in the back, which we're going to ask to do some more things, just let them release for a moment. Slide your hands to your hips, lengthen your spine. Come on up. Okay. All right. Let's go to the wall. Bring your mat to the wall, short edge of the mat to the wall. So we're going to work on forearm balance. We've been doing it with a strap this week. If you want to use a strap for your arms, I can show you how to do that. If your shoulders feel like it's challenging to support you, that's a good way to do it. You don't need to use the strap. So here's the options for upside downing at the wall. I'll go 3 different stages. Stage 1, you're in the L. If you know what you're doing, go for it. It's fine. If you need the tutorial, stay with me. Stage 1 is the L. The elbows on the block. So this is L. You can do it with hands clasped, or you can do it with forearms parallel. I'm going hands clasped. My shoulder is very cranky today. So here's 1. Shoulders over wrists, hips over shoulders, leg up, maybe then taking it into the back bend. Again, thinking about not creasing, navel to spine. So that's one way. You could do it. Elbows here facing towards the wall. Forearms parallel or hands clasped. You can kick up. You can be here. Maybe that's a lot. Maybe you want to take it into scorpion. Again, thinking about pulling navel to spine, pubic bone lifting up, head off the floor. Try something. Any one of those things. If you need my help, call me over. Yeah, if it feels better to have the strap around your arms, do it with the strap around your arms. It helps. So head off the floor for this one, unless you, I mean, if you want to do a headstand, it's fine, but this is head off the floor. Forearm balance, forearm balance. Yeah, but if you need to do it, that's it. Yeah, nice, that's it. Yeah, so you know what, you're too close, or just straighten that leg that you're kicking with and go up. Yeah, exactly. It's just pushing you off the wall. Yeah, nice, Marie, that's it. Good. Belly strong, ribs back towards the wall. Nice, Annie. Nice. Good. Nice, Carol. Beautiful. That was beautiful. That was a great pose. You still got it. Comes back quick. All right. Rest when you've tried something. Yeah, rest. Yeah. Nice, Simona. Elbows. Yeah. Look forward a little bit. Tone your belly. Squeeze your legs. Reach to the ceiling. That's it. Push into the floor. There you go. Nice. Good. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Squeeze your legs. You got it. Okay, good. Okay. Rest. Child's pose for a moment. Okay. I want to work on Urdhva Dhanurasana. I want to work on it with a partner. If you're home and you have a partner, great, call them over. If you don't, then you can just work on the back bend without a partner. Anyone who wants to demonstrate this with me? Somebody, some brave soul, come up here and so I can show you what we're doing. Yeah, okay, so come lay down on my mat. Okay, watch guys, we're gonna do this with a partner to bring this back bend into the upper back. So some of you have done this before. Hang on, I'm gonna have you lay on this. So the strap is gonna go under the armpits. Again, if you're home, if you have someone you can do this with, awesome. And if not, you'll just do your back bend. So I'm gonna not stand on Simona's hair, which is hard because she has a lot of it. She's gonna hold my ankles. She's not, it doesn't hurt. I mean, ask your partner if it hurts, but you're not gonna hurt me, trust me. I'm gonna move this strap here. Now she's gonna feel her feet on the floor. She's just gonna ground in all the labels, in all the, you know, the ways that she's Simona, she's still that thing, but then she's going to come up into the hips. She's going to tone her belly, connect to the deeper essence. Yep. Belly stays strong. And then I'm going to lift up. So she went up all at once. Come down for a second. We're going to go up slower this time. So I want you to use your back muscles and not momentum. It's okay. You're going to use a little momentum, but this is, you have the help here, so you don't need to. So hips up first, tone your belly. Yes. Elbows in, come to the top of your head. Plug your shoulders back, take your chest towards me. Now go up. And maybe it feels the same, but maybe it feels a little different. So it's a really nice support. And even if you can barely get your head off the floor, it's just a nice way to feel this pose. And even if you could do it on your own, which Simona can do, it's nice to do it with the support. Slow down. Thank you. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So try something, find a friend. If you don't want to do this, do it on your own. You could just do a bridge pose. If you don't want, you could do it in bridge pose with a partner. You can have your hands on the floor. They can be lifting up to your chest. Yeah. So I'll talk you through. Yeah, you want the strap open. You're going to lay over the strap under the armpits. You can do it in a bridge. Here, try it like this. Come lay down over it. Don't come up into Dhanurasana. Yeah, it's under the shoulder blades. She's going to hold your ankles. Yes, you're not. You're going to do, but let me take this underneath. No, you don't have to do it. I don't want you to do it for your shoulder, but do a bridge and I'll still just do here. So you still get a little lift in your upper back. Is that okay? Yeah. That's in her back. Come down. That's really in the middle of her back. You want it on her shoulders. Yep. Yeah. You want that way up in your armpits like that. We want the back bend in the upper back. Is that okay? Yeah. Give just still a little more lift.
Yeah,
I know it's a lot for the shoulders. Oh, really? I thought it was a shoulder. Yeah. 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 It's a lot. You do. Yeah. So don't do it. Yeah, but not this one. Do you want to? I mean, I don't want you to try it if you feel it. I don't want you to feel sick. Yeah, skip it. Yeah, that's it. So Lana, hang on. Hold, hang on. Hold here, pull towards you. Lean back that way.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. And then you help her slowly come down. Yeah, there you go. Yep. That was a lot. Yeah. Hold ankles. Go wider with your feet, Susan.
Well, she told me not.
Not to go wider?
Oh, no.
You think it's easier? Go.
No, I just want to feel how much wider.
I think a little wider because her shoulder, you have wide shoulders. Now, thumb around the front. So hold on. Push down. Push down. That's it. Lean back, Susan. Lean back. Lean back. So you're pulling back. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So you're just coming onto your head, Carol. I don't love that for your neck.
Yeah.
You want to go up. So you got to push down. And it might be that your shoulders just don't want to do that right now. How'd that feel? Okay, good. Just good. Yeah. No, and not on your head. There, that's it. Push down, like you're trying to push her feet down into the floor. What? Do you want to try it?
I can't get my arms straight.
No, I can't get my arms straight. Hold my ankles. Yeah. Ready?
I think
So you can step back from her too. Yeah, you might have been too close. Hips up. Yeah, hips up. There you go. Push down. No, arms don't worry about arms straight. Don't worry about arms straight.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Annie.
No, well.
There you go.
That was good.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it might have been her feet were back farther. Would it be easier? Okay, did everybody try? Then try one on your own. If you've done it with a partner, try it on your own. Try it on your own. Sorry if you're at home. I know you've probably done 5 of them already. Try it on your own. Try to recreate those same actions.
So this is the one where it's like.
For the wrist, it's a lot. It is.
That's why it was easy to grab.
It is.
And so I haven't been able to do that one.
Right. I know.
know.
You can try your hands turning out a little bit, like turn your hands sideways. Like, yeah. I mean, if you could do it on your fingertips, by all means, do it on your fingertips. Yeah, hands out like that. It's a lot for the wrist. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. But you've got a pretty bendy back, so you could come into that one where you take your elbows to the floor. Yeah, exactly. My shoulder won't do that one anymore. I haven't done it. My shoulders won't do that anymore. All right, how'd it go? Nice, Danny. All right, did you try it on your own? Yeah. All right, guys. Very good.
It feels like my arms would never be able to take
Straighten.
Is that because I'm not having enough?
I mean, it could be any number of things. It could be that the shoulder, you have to have a lot of strength in your upper back to do that pose. So it might be just upper back strength. The more you can make your legs and feet do the work, yes, obviously the better. But, there's a certain degree of strength that is required to, just push off the floor for sure. All right, let's stay where we are. Come lay down to your back. Let's just stay, but turn around, feet towards the wall. Lay down on the floor. We can do that. I know. Today went very fast. I know. Okay. Lift up your right leg. Lace your fingers behind your right thigh. Sorry, at home we were doing a partner thing in here today, so you can have a partner at home. That's about as much fun. All right. Lace your fingers behind your thigh, and then stretch your left leg to the floor if it's not there already. Push your right thigh into your hands. So you're not pulling your leg in, you're pressing your thigh away. So it's a little bit of a release for the low back, and then point and flex your foot, point and flex. Exaggerate the pointing and the flexing. Push through the toes, push up through the heel. Good. Then keep your foot flexed, bend your knee, and reach for the pinky edge of your right foot with your right hand for half happy baby. You can hold the foot with 2 hands if you want to really pull the knee down and get a deeper hip stretch. Or you could just let that left arm be by your side, left shoulder relaxing. And then we're going to take this into a pigeon knee stretch. So hold your right foot in your left hand. Take your right hand to your inner right thigh, your inner right knee, and then draw the leg across the body, your right heel towards your left shoulder, but press your right thigh away at the same time. So it's a sort of a pigeon leg. That feels like too much. You can always support your ankle with your left knee and hold your left leg. That's the way to do it. It's just a little deeper stretch. And then if you want to take it deeper, you can cradle, tuck your right foot into your left elbow crease. That's a little bit of a stronger stretch. All right, good. Exhale and release that leg gently, slowly. Bend left leg to the sky. Point and flex. Left thigh pressing into your hands. Relax your shoulders, your face, your eyes. Begin to soften all the outer places, the places that we label based on how they look or how they feel. Just try to direct the energy inwards a little bit more. Bend your left knee, half happy baby. Left knee towards the left armpit, right thigh bone pressing towards the floor. And then into pigeon, hold your left foot with your right hand. You can use your left hand to press the left thigh away. You can also use it to stabilize your knee joint. If you need help in doing that, call me over. I'll show you how to do that. Then if you took the cradle on the first side, work that here again. pinky edge of the foot into the crook of your right elbow. Good, release that leg down. Any last pose or stretch you'd like to do? If you want to scoot into the wall and put the legs up for a couple of minutes before Shavasana, you can scoot in a little closer, put a little legs up the wall while we're here, or just stay right where you are. Begin to find your way into Shavasana. If you want to stay legs up the wall for another minute or two, that's fine. If you'd rather do your Shavasana with legs up, that's fine. And to release your body into the mat. Soften the outer, outward facing parts of yourself. The skin, color of your skin, the muscles that create your shape, the bones that create your particular shape. Let them organize themselves into the most relaxed, calm, steady posture that you can find. Then follow your breath, flowing in and out, the whole body expanding on the inhale, the whole body contracting on the exhale. Aware that you are breathing, but that you are also being breathed. Aware that there are these physical parts of your particular body that shape your breath, control your breath. Yet there's this force, the same force that turns the planets and the tides and the winds and the rains, beats your heart, breathes your breath. And we all breathe the same breath. Soften and surrender into that sense of unity with everything that breathes. Ever so gently now, begin to deepen your breath. Allow your body to stretch and move and reawaken. Be mindful of your neighbor, bend your knees, roll to your right side. And slowly make your way back up to seated. The teachings say that when we are feeling jealousy, when we are feeling anger or even hatred towards the other in our lives, we know it is Mayiya Mala showing up. And the good thing is that we know it's programmed, it's there, it is part of who we are. So we're not evil people. We are doing what we are programmed to do, and yet we can also choose to see beyond it. We can choose to see the good in all. We can choose to see God before we see anything else, see the essence self before we see anything else. We can appreciate diversity. We can appreciate weirdness. We can choose to not give our energy to those who bring negative energy to us. And in that way, instead of it being a problem, it's just the source of the solution. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's close together with an Om, taking a deep breath. Om. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. You're welcome. Lots of good things happening for the fall. Chaya's retreat is coming up in a few weeks. I think there's still space in that. You can look on the website. Yeah. And yeah, lots of good things happening. My Jewish class is happening on Thursdays, if you know anyone who would be interested in that. I'm doing a Friday night. I'm calling it Mixtape Flow class starting Friday the 19th. It's going to be once a month. We're starting with 80s. Yeah, bring Gabby. Fun. Yeah, it's going to be super fun. Good. Great. All right. Bye, Zoomers.
Hi, thank you.
See you, Cynthia. I know.